Alright, hey, my name's Marriam and I'm here with Kevin today. So Kevin's going to share his experience with My Sydney Hypnotherapy. Hey Kevin, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. So what factors contributed to choosing My Sydney Hypnotherapy?
Well, I really wanted to deal with my anxiety with approaching and interacting with women.
Okay.
So I actually searched for a hypnotherapist that might specialise in that area.
Yeah.
And that's how I found George. He claimed to specialise in that area. He had a section on his website that talked specifically about confidence and anxiety with women. So that's what attracted me to George initially.
Wow, okay. So have you tried any other methods to try and overcome these challenges?
I have tried like going out with other people and trying to like approach women, but the problem with that is that I knew that my problem was very much internal. It was to do with like probably unconscious learned beliefs from childhood,
Yeah.
a general sort of fear of women, fear of interacting with them, anxiety, and then with regards to approaching women, I would suffer this like terrible kind of anxiety.
Yeah.
So getting out and practicing it despite that doesn't actually change it. It's, you just have to do it despite that fear, and which is kind of really awful. So I knew that it was the inner mental aspects I needed to work on, not first before actually changing the outer kind of practice.
Definitely. So how long has this been going on for?
Oh, my whole life. Yeah, my whole life. I learnt it probably in my, in my childhood. It was really to do with my relationship to my mother.
Yeah.
But I sort of became scared of women and very intimidated by women, and saw them as something kind of dangerous, So as an adult, they were both something I wanted, but also something I feared, and it's just disabled me really my whole life.
Yeah. So after working with George Swan, have you noticed any changes in you, or what has been the outcome for you so far?
Massive changes, yeah, massive. George designed a custom program for me, so really over the course of a couple of months, we looked at like everything from like fear of rejection, fear of failure, being a more manly man, and most importantly, changing self-limiting beliefs, flirting with women. So it's been a gradual change. And I mean, I think for me the absolute big one was self-limiting beliefs. Changing my inner belief that I was bad with women and terrible with women and essentially handicapped, and changing that and replacing that with actually just being my genuine self with women.
That's really good. So what did you enjoy working with? What did you enjoy most about working with George Swan?
Well, the most amazing thing was literally like the first time of meeting him and wondering like, who is he and what's he like, was he explained to me that he'd been through this very process himself.
Okay.
And he had actually liberated himself to the point where he could approach a woman anywhere, even at the street. That was just amazing, like to meet a therapist that was like had actually gone and done this, and had actually got, George had clearly got to the point that I wanted to get to myself. So I mean, that really helped in terms of the conversations, like understanding the mental changes that need to occur and the psychology and that, but overall just a feeling of like, wow, he's been there, he's done it, and he's made that very change himself.
Wow.
Like other hypnotherapists, I can assure you they won't have done that. They won't be like, oh, I'll go outside and show you.
So, but before coming in to see hypnotherapists, did you have any hesitations?
Not really. I didn't know a lot about hypnotherapy, but I was quite open-minded about it. I knew that what I was working with here primarily was like my inner beliefs and unconscious learned behaviours. So it seemed like the right place to go. But so I was open-minded, and it seemed like applicable, but hadn't really had much experience with it. Just hearing bits and bobs of what people say. So
Wow, that's good. So, is there anything else you'd like to add today to that I haven't asked you yet?
Well, probably the only other thing which is like really quite extraordinary was when George explained to me that he also, for this particular problem, he offers these one-day workshops where he'll actually take you outside and he'll approach a woman and then he'll show you how to do it and actually mentor you.
Wow.
So it's amazing that he provides this end-to-end service for both the inner, mental and emotional aspects, and then actually, the practical change. So, yeah, no, it's been great. I'm 2 months in now, and my life is changing, and I feel better about myself, and I'm really starting to like who I am when I interact with women now. I'm like, look at myself and think, wow, gee, like, you're actually quite good. And women seem to like me too, as well, so yeah.
Wow, that's really good. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Kevin.
You're very welcome.
No worries. And for anyone else out there who would like to find out more about My Sydney Hypnotherapy and how we can help you overcome some of your challenges as well, please hop onto our website, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thank you. Thanks, Kevin.
You're welcome.